My first involvement with OpenCV came before it was announced, when Gary Bradsky came to the lab, the industrial research lab that I was working in at the time, and he told us about this project to make a computer vision library. I was a little bit surprised that Intel was doing this kind of service to the community, but I was glad about it. And then it's kind of later I realized that it was actually in their interest too, because they wanted to jumpstart the computer vision industry. I think you could say in a loose way that OpenCV was a gateway for computer vision. It lets you get into the field, and when we had new master's students, when we had new graduate students, if we wanted them to make an application quickly, we would often say, well, why don't you try the OpenCV version of it and see how well that works, and then we can build from there. And so just having a baseline implementation was very helpful for the field and very helpful for really a generation of students. Computer vision is many different things. It's analyzing images. It's also manipulating images. Parts of computer vision that I'm passionate about are analyzing and re-rendering a video. You can tell the story about time or about space in a modified way. If you can analyze what's going on in time and space carefully, then you can modify time and space. I just love time lapses. I love high-speed photography, just to let us view our own world from another point of view, another way to see our own reality. And best of all is if it's somehow scientifically useful. And so that's our hope with the motion microscope, that it is useful for a number of different scientific applications. It's a classic computer vision problem to look at a single image or to look at a video and infer what the depth of everything is that's depicted in the scene. And this is a sort of a necessary first step for all sorts of processing that you'd like to do after that. You'd like to know what part of the scene you could drive in if you're a robot or if you're a car. Computer vision will become like an escalator or like an elevator, something that you rely on to carefully and safely solve some problem for you. And in the case of computer vision, that problem will be to tell when you've fallen, or to tell when you're feeling sick, or to guide your car safely through the street. One future direction for computer vision is to save lives, and I mean that really sincerely. It's going to save 30 or 100,000 lives a year when we have computer vision controlling cars and making them safer. The beauty of the future of computer vision is that I think computer vision will disappear. It will become like plumbing. It will become like water. We just assume that it's there. We know it's going to work, and we rely on it. And that's where computer vision is going to go. It's funny. The thing that's really happened is about 7 years ago, my field just was turned upside down by the neural network revolution. But in the past 7 years, it's gone from something that's kind of, oh, gee, that's cute, it sometimes works, to be something now that it works. And it's such an exciting time for computer vision. It's more important than ever before, and I think its importance will only increase. So when Gary came to us over 20 years ago and proposed this crazy thing of making a computer vision library, I was impressed, and then I've been impressed even more in the 20 years when he made it work well and when he supported it over and over throughout those years. It's been a real value to the computer vision community, and kudos to him for initiating it and for maintaining it.